hello everybody. For the benefit of everyone, we have Roma, who's the MD of Connected Consumer Commerce at Google. And I'm Anand Ramanathan. I lead the consumer industry for Deloitte in South Asia. And what we are doing today is launching a report, a joint report between Deloitte and Google on the future of commerce. And hence, Roma, it's very interesting to have you here. Perhaps it will help our audience to understand the genesis of this report. Why did we really have to launch the future of commerce is, I think, something that will be very relevant for the conversation that we have, right? In terms of India's potential from a commerce standpoint. When I go to various countries, a lot of attention is on India and AP from a future of commerce standpoint, right? Because a lot of business model innovation is happening here. So it'll be good to understand why we came together and what the genesis of this report was, right? So perhaps we can start there.
Sure.
So over to you.
Thanks, Anand, for having me here. And it's really amazing to partner with Deloitte on something that I believe is incredibly timely and also really significant from the overall commerce landscape in India. And you started by asking why this report now. We internally debated a lot. And I really believe that India is at that inflection point, right? If we look back a few years, there's been so much that has happened in the digital space. We've got so many users online. There's so many digital companies that have come in, so many omni-channel players getting active. And there's so much that has happened, really setting the tone for what is to come next. But what's really been a pivotal point is really when you look at what the consumers are doing. And consumers in the last couple of years, with the infusion of AI, I believe the journeys have completely changed. So the consumers are moving in a really different way, and our businesses and brands have to meet them where they are. So we thought that this is a really interesting time to take stock of what's happened so far and what will really ensure that India takes that next large leap when it comes to digital commerce, digital retail, and that's why.
Wonderful. In fact, many times when we have discussions on commerce and retail internally, a lot of us say that the future of retail is the future of commerce, right?
Yes.
Because there is so much integration of
Absolutely.
that digital journey now that a consumer has. How can we make it seamless and also take the benefits of all the physical retail that we have in the country, but fuse it with the virtual side of things to create a seamless experience, right? Hence, a very relevant report for us. Given all the work that we do around business and technology in terms of helping clients keep up with the trends in commerce. Now, one big area that we were looking at in this report was the entire Gen Z and beyond, right? How are they changing consumption? In fact, the report goes on to say that 220 million out of 450 million consumers who shop online will be Gen Z and beyond, right?
Yeah.
It could be beta, generation alpha, etc. Now, it'll be good to understand the impact that this generation is having on commerce. They are a lot more prone to having experiences. They're willing to pay for that experience. Premium consumption is growing. We are also seeing many new categories emerge in terms of new products and services that Gen Zs want. So it'll be good to know what kind of an impact they are having and the opportunity that brands have on the back of Gen Z consumption.
Very interesting question, and that's also one of the reasons for us to get into this report. This whole, 220 million, so 45% of all shoppers will be Gen Z, so very large cohort. I'm stepping back a bit and just talking about the consumers, and then we'll come and talk about Gen Z. When we look at consumers, and at Google, we get a front seat view of how these consumer journeys are panning out across our platforms and products. I can very confidently say that consumer journeys are no more linear. They're not simple journeys from discovery to purchase. In Google lingo, we say that a modern Indian consumer today is always in the 4S state. Now, what I mean by 4S state is that, and it's definitely true for Gen Z consumers, that, at the same time, you are shopping, you're scrolling, you are streaming, you are searching. So you could be doing multiple of these activities at the same time, looking for products. When I look at the kind of searches we are getting, like say some time back, a Gen Z shopper would search, if he or she is looking for headphones, would search for say noise cancelling headphone. Today the kind of searches we see are far more descriptive, longer, specific. So the same search might look like, help me find the perfect headphone for working from home, which is portable, which is easy to save, which will keep me focused, and things like that. So you can see the complexity and the length of searches, how it is going. They're very specific in what they want. And hence, for marketers, for brands, for businesses, how they were meeting their consumers so far has to change. So that's also a reason why we wanted to do this report, that we need now new playbooks to meet these consumers in the right moment with the right messages. The good news is that at Google, whether it's on search or YouTube, our AI-powered products are ready to meet these consumers where they are with the right message in the right moment, and the marketers they have started to leverage that. So we have AI Max that really capitalizes on the fact that the searches have changed. And this is again very true for Gen Z, that earlier we would search by typing on the search bar. Today a search could be through a lens, it could be a voice search. So the way we search has also completely changed, and hence the businesses and the brands have to work around this. The good news, as I said, is that both our full stack AI search and full stack AI YouTube solutions help our advertisers meet there.
Wonderful. In fact, you spoke a lot about marketing and advertising. So one big area that the report focuses on is also on the creators, right?
Yeah.
We have 4 million of them now in the country, and they are creating a big impact. In fact, we have numbers which indicate that 600 billion of consumption is going to be influenced by these creators. So what is it that brands should look forward to from how this creator ecosystem develops, and how is it that they can really leverage all of this power of the creator and the influencer to make a difference to their business, especially in tier 2, right? We're seeing a lot of consumption move to tier 2, so
Yeah.
it'll also be good to understand how these, I think the number is about 110 million new consumers in tier 2 are going to come in, and hence what is the role of the creator in impacting all of this?
Yeah, it's really interesting, like in India, trust plays a very, very important role in any kind of purchase. And we're not solo shoppers, right? So if when I go shopping, say if in a physical store, I will consult the shopkeeper and would want to, talk to them, get their point of view. Or if I'm shopping for a wedding, I'll want my sisters to weigh in with their opinion and all of that. And increasingly creators across big cities, across the length and the breadth of the country are playing this role of being a trusted advisor to consumers across, and specifically to Gen Z. I think they really, really are part of these creator communities, and they follow them and they look at the things that they are recommending and so on and so forth. So that's something that we see on YouTube also. So here I want to talk about one of our programs that YouTube has started. It is called the YouTube Shopping Affiliate Program. What it does is that it brings creators closer to the products that they are talking about. They can tag the products in their videos, and their community and their followers can reach out to these products. Now, through this program, we are also democratizing, this access to creators across India, because if they meet our criteria, even if they just need to have minimum 500 subscribers, and they can be part of this program. In fact, we launched this program in 2024, and we have tagged more than 3 million products so far. We also have a lot of our partners who have joined in. So we started with Flipkart, Myntra, Purple, Nykaa, recently Tira joined. So it's a really interesting way of brands, platforms, partnering with creators, and then creators reaching the consumers, and it has a full impact on their growth, on their sale records, and so on and so forth. Going beyond even this, for advertisers, we see a lot of interest in advertisers to partner with creators. Especially, you spoke about the length and the breadth of the country, in India 2, India 3. I can give you an example of Oreo. They partnered with creators in Tamil Nadu for their festive campaign, and they worked with creators from the state in the local language in Tamil Nadu, and it was a huge success. So we're seeing a lot of interest from brands, from creators, of course consumers who really trust these creators with their opinion, and they're in many ways taking place of that friendly sibling advisor or a shopkeeper advisor.
Wonderful. In fact, it's interesting that you spoke about a lot of these beauty companies. I've also seen, lakhs of SKUs in sectors like jewelry, for example, right? And how is it that Gen AI can create some of these creatives, and how we can tag them more efficiently for the consumer is again a role where you touched upon it, which is the whole role of AI. So one of the things that the report actually predicts is that 30 to 35% of bottom line enhancement, right? So EBITDA, at an EBITDA level, we expect AI to improve bottom lines up to an extent of 30 to 35%, right? So that's a very big impact. Now I know in India we've seen the movement from e-commerce to quick commerce. Now from quick commerce to agentic commerce is the next big leap. So it will be good to understand AI and its impact and how you see AI being an opportunity for all the brands, especially from a digital standpoint.
Okay, I'm spoiled for choice here because I can't think of anything that we have for our brands and advertisers which is not infused with AI right now. So most brands are already really leveraging it. So Anand, I hope you have the Gemini app on your phone.
Oh yes, in fact, recently we went together with Google to one of the retail clients, and we were looking at how Gemini can actually help improve productivity, right, of the retailers' employees, right? So we use Gemini all the time because I also want to familiarize myself with some of these AI apps so that we become a lot more native in how we use it, and then we can obviously take it to clients a lot more efficiently.
So now you can also shop through your Gemini app, and I'll talk about a recent announcement. We brought in shopping features in Gemini app itself. What it means is that we were all obviously, like you said, already leveraging the conversational goodness of Gemini, and now you can also get product listing within Gemini. So across our shopping graph, globally, we have 50 billion plus active listings available. That's now connected with the Gemini app. So I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I was looking for running shoes. I've been walking most of my life, and I've just upgraded myself to running, and I was careful about my knees. So I had questions for Gemini on what kind of shoes I should take to protect my knees and things like that. I obviously got answers there. We are comfortable with Gemini, talking to us and those conversations. But what was really amazing was that it started listing the shoes that it was talking about. It started comparing the features. It gave me the price comparison, and I could just click on the product, and it took me to the website of the retailer from where I could buy it. So now I don't have to come out of the Gemini app. So you can, right from brainstorming to browsing, can happen within the chat. So that's how things are moving. Of course, you also spoke about agentic commerce. Earlier this year, we announced our Universal Commerce Protocol, right? It's an open protocol. It's compatible with everything that's available right now. If I have to put it in a very simple language, we can look at it as a connective tissue, which is working to make this whole commerce journey online very seamless. It's a very it's an open standard, so it helps agents, businesses, systems work with each other, and that's a very good step forward towards, while these are early days for agentic commerce, for partners to start working with it. Globally, we have started working with 20 partners already. In India, we have started our work with Flipkart. These are early days. And what's also unique about our Universal Commerce Protocol is that it's not just about payment transaction. It that really builds a set standard for the entire commerce journey. So it's beyond the payment. It's right from discovery to the payment journey. So early days, but there's so much that AI is going to, so much goodness AI is going to bring to all our shopping experiences. And of course, at Google, we are always very, very mindful of safety. And this has to be done in the most responsible and safest way, and that is why, you know, starting with a few partners to understand and learn and then scale.
Wonderful. So staying on the subject of partnership, I think a lot of the innovation that's going to come in business and operating models is going to be through partnerships, right? So it will be good to understand how the partner ecosystem is really going to help, and what are some of the key opportunities around going to market together with partners.
Yeah. I think what you and I are doing right now is
course.
also a partnership towards getting the whole, you know, commerce, talking about the whole India commerce landscape. I agree with you. You know, a partnership is going to be really key in unlocking the true potential of the commerce landscape, as we are talking about in the report by 2030. At Google, we see that across, right? I spoke to you about our YouTube shopping affiliate program. We are partnering with players like Flipkart, Myntra, Purple, Nykaa, Tira, and we'll be onboarding more as we go along when it comes to retail media commerce. Now, a lot of our partners want to, say brands, want to access the reach of Google through search, YouTube, etc., and then want these consumers to go and buy their product through marketplaces. Sure. It could be Blinkit, Swiggy, Zepto. So we are partnering with them when it comes to retail media commerce. I really see many more such interesting partnerships coming in. I spoke about how we are partnering with Flipkart, which Flipkart is one of our early design partners when it comes to Universal Commerce Protocol. So can't agree more with you that partnership is going to be so key in unlocking this massive potential that lies ahead of us.
Wonderful. So thanks for that, Roma. I mean, we can go on and on. There are going to be like so many questions on the back of the report. In fact, one of the areas which I found really interesting was we project about 72 billion, right, out of the total 250 billion market to come from D2C brands. And therefore, in fact, as I meet clients, a lot of them are trying to prepare for this entire wave of agentic commerce to compete with some of the DTC brands, but also to learn from some of the D2C brands, right? So I think there are so many lessons to be learned on the back of some of the numbers that we've projected. Would strongly encourage everyone to go take a copy of the report. Deloitte and Google have come together to project what the future of commerce is going to look like by 2030. And therefore, really looking forward to more such conversations with everyone to just understand and shape some of this market. So on that note, thank you so much, Roma, for joining me on this discussion. Look forward to working with you on shaping the future of commerce as we work together.
Thank you so much for having me here.